Being child-free makes sense. I think it's so odd when I say I don't want kids and people are always like, why? Like, is it really that odd and like doesn't make sense? And I have to explain myself. I feel like being child-free makes more sense than wanting a child. Like, why are we questioned for wanting to be child-free when really the ones who want to have a child should be questioned and they should be checked and they should like have to go through testing to make sure that they should have a child, right? Like when someone wants to have a child, we should say, why do you want to have a child? And make sure it's for the right reasons and make sure that they can take care of that kid, right? Instead of like, someone says they don't want to have a kid, people are always like, why not? It's so weird. And there's 1,000,001 reasons to be child-free, okay? First of all, if I don't want a kid, that's reason enough because I don't want it. So why should I have it? That doesn't benefit anyone. That doesn't benefit me. That doesn't benefit the kid. That doesn't benefit you. It just makes everything worse if I have to be convinced to do so, right? Secondly, I don't feel right about bringing someone into this world. Life inherently has challenges, pain, and suffering, and inevitably I as a parent would fail that child someday, and I just ethically don't feel right about bringing someone into that. It's not that I hate children or don't love them. I love them. I love being an auntie. I love babysitting, and kids are amazing, but I feel like I love my kids so much that I won't bring them here, you know? I want them to stay in heaven and just continue to be light and a soul and not be here where they're going to experience pain and suffering and just the world. I mean, I know there's beautiful things too, and people are always like, well, what if you were never born? Well, if I was never born, I wouldn't mind because I wouldn't be here. Like, what do you mean? And there are just so many souls already on this earth that need help. Like, why not adopt? And you can actually like make that child's life better rather than like bringing a soul here and connecting with it, and like, I don't know, something about it just doesn't feel right to me. And I think it's not everyone's calling, you know, and we can be understanding of that. Some people definitely have the calling and really want to be a mom, and that's like what they're made for. That's fine. I don't ask them why. Also, I want to say a lot of the reasons why people say they do want kids sound incredibly selfish to me. It sounds crazy. They say like, oh, I want a mini-me. I want a companion. I want a built-in friend. I want someone to love me unconditionally. I want to pass on my lineage or legacy. It's like, what the? That all sounds so selfish. It's like a commodity, like a toy for you, or oh, I think it'll help me get my life together because I'll have to care for it. Like, what? The baby, you're already putting the burdens of responsibility on it before it even exists. This is a person, a baby, an innocent baby who can't do anything, and you're having it so that it can make you feel fulfilled or give you a sense of responsibility or purpose. Like, to me, that is insane, and I can't believe that those statements are just accepted and normal, and then for someone to say that they don't want a kid is considered the odd one out, you know? It's crazy when you think about it. Next up is simply, I want to enjoy my time. I just don't have time. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to dedicate it to something else. That doesn't make me selfish. It's like, I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. And of course, as women also, we are typically the primary parent, and so you're giving up a lot in order to have the kid. It's not, suddenly it's, you know, it's not about you from that moment on. It's always going to be about the kid. And I've got a lot more life to live, and I'm sure almost all women do. So to give that up to me is crazy. And I feel so lucky and blessed to be part of this generation, one of the first generations that has the choice. I mean, we have the ability to be child-free if we want. We don't have to get married if we don't want. We have so many choices where we're not forced into this lifestyle. We are the first ones who are not forced into it, or it's just not the way like society is. We have the choice, you know? And so I feel like it's my duty to my lineage to live as a free woman and to fulfill my purpose in other ways and to live life and enjoy and to take care of myself and to do fun things and just enjoy my life and to do things for myself. I will be the first woman in my lineage to do this. You know, that's a big deal. And plus everything I stand for in relationships, being such a beautiful thing, but I think one of the best things is always having the ability to leave so that you are together because you choose to be daily, not because you are stuck to them. And I do believe that having a child blurs that line, ties you to that person, makes things more complicated, and also can put strain on the relationship because a lot of things are changing. And so with everything I stand for and wanting to have that sense of independence, I know maybe that reason is a little extreme, but it's another thing to think about because a lot of these situations that women get wrapped up in that are like dramatic and why they stay with abusive partners is for the kids, you know? And that doesn't benefit anyone. It doesn't benefit the kid if you stay with an abusive partner, but a lot of times that's a reason why they are always tied to that person, and it's just a lot harder to leave when a kid is involved. So that is another reason. And there's actually like a million more. I mean, I could go on. But at the end of the day, I just want to say being child-free makes a lot of sense. It should be more popular. It should be the norm. And I'm starting to hear a few more women say they don't want kids ever. But I feel like when I say it, like when I say I don't want kids ever, people are like, they're like shocked and they're like, never say never, and like all these things, like it's impossible. Like it's such a weird thing to say. And I think it should be more normal because it makes a lot of sense. And I think the reasons for wanting to have kids are more shocking, personally. That's my thoughts. Let me know if you're child-free or if you want kids, if you think what I'm saying is crazy, or if you agree with it. Let me know.